Back at the Naturopath. Thanks for coming back to my channel. Before we jump into this video, don't forget, at the end of the video, you can download some free resources that I've created just for you. The Candida Diet and Cleanse Starter Guide, the Ultimate Candida shopping list, the diet shopping list, and also the Candida Symptom Tracker, which you're going to find very useful. So these are all for free. So at the end of the video, just jump into yeastinfection.org/goodies and you can download these things at no charge at all. If you have any questions, remember you can always ask those and either I can get back to you or the team. So thanks for tuning in and we'll catch up with you at the end of the video. Back on the Naturopath. Thanks for coming back. Let's talk about histamine and DAO, diamine oxidase. So many people have asked me questions about mast cell activation syndrome, for example. How do we deal with that and escalating histamine levels? So many practitioners I've spoken to talk about seeing more and more people with higher than normal histamine levels. So histamine is a chemical made by the immune system. It's released by these cells called mast cells. So mast cell activates when it's been stimulated for, any one of 100 different reasons. So histamine serves a very important purpose in the body, but it can behave like a teenager. It can run out of control and be stimulated far too much. Histamines are found, can be stimulated through the diet, all right, particularly through aged foods, leftovers and smoked meats, cured meats, vinegars, even foods like sauerkraut. Many foods can have pushed the body to have excessive histamine levels, but these are generally reduced by the diamine oxidase, which is produced by the kidney, I think the thymus gland. It's also produced in the small bowel, in various areas in the small bowel. So usually when you eat foods and they stimulate this histamine response, the histamine's dealt with as it's going down the gut quite adequately. But sometimes the DAO levels are just not sufficient enough. I mean, I eat all of these foods. I eat smoked meat, especially smoked fish. I like bacon, not too much bacon, but I eat a bit here and there. I eat sauerkraut. I eat foods that do stimulate histamine, but I never have a problem with it. And I think it's because my diamine oxidase enzyme levels are very high. I think there's another enzyme, histamine transferase, or there's a couple of different enzymes that work on the histamine. But remember, the mast cell can produce hundreds of types of chemicals, and histamine's only one that we know. It's under the spotlight because it creates the typical allergic reactions we see in people. If you look at a bee sting, for example. I mean, I get stung all the time with bees because I'm a beekeeper, but I don't even hardly feel it anymore. I just brush it off. But how do you stimulate the diamine oxidase levels? Well, you need to look at things like fatty fish. Fatty fish is a really good way to stimulate DAO, like omega-3, for example. Taking a good quality omega-3 supplement will definitely help. But so will the inclusion of foods that stimulate the intake of calcium, phosphorus, magnesium, zinc, B6. There are many different elements that really help to boost up the DAO level. But just by eating really plenty of deep green leafy vegetables, some almonds, a few Brazil nuts, some walnuts, these foods will all push the DAO level right up. Not a problem at all. And again, it's just so typical where so many people today say, you're crazy, you eat bacon, or you're crazy, you eat sauerkraut, my histamine's out of control, and da-da-da. And I say, well, let's get your DAO levels up and in control and in charge to pull down this excess histamine and you won't have a problem. So, and it works. Give it a try. DAO. We need to get DAO up and histamine down. Thanks for tuning in. It's Eric Backer again, the Naturopath. I hope you enjoyed that video. Remember, go to yeastinfection.org/goodies if you want to download my free resources I've created just for people like you. These are things I used in the clinic for patients and you'll find them very useful. It's the free Candida Diet, the Cleanse. So it's a good introduction on how to set your program together. There's the Ultimate Candida Diet shopping list, and there's also the Candida Symptom Tracker. yeastinfection.org/goodies. Thanks for tuning in and subscribe. Thank you.